Today we need to talk about V getting emotional and a clip that came out of this. We also need to get into why it was believed CELINE, the brand, was believed to have confirmed Lisa and V dating, and then we have Jin talking about marriage. So hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Hater or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. Grab your dumplings, he's spilling mug merch, and let's go. An old clip started to resurface of Jin, and this is starting to be talked about. Since Jin has gone to the military, conversation of what he'll do when he comes back out, or just what his goals are going to be coming out. After all, it is believed you will be a different person when you come out. You are now seen as an adult, and that's a big deal. Most of us believe he will join BTS, but not heavily be promoting as he was before. And others believe that Jin and maybe the other members will focus on their personal life a bit more. Jin and some of the other members have talked about marriage before and have talked about what they wish to do when they settle down. Let me get into this, but first let me give some backstory here. During an older series that BTS had, which was their log series, the members would turn on their camera and just blog about their thoughts and feelings. This is similar to what BTS do nowadays with their V-Live or Weverse live stream. And Jin talked about his love of cooking and making dishes. He doesn't often get to be home, and so when he actually does go home, he wants to look after his health a little bit. So he decides to cook really nice food for himself and healthy food. I feel like a lot of Korean food is innately pretty healthy. It's not too much sugar or fried food. So if he sticks with Korean food when he is out, I feel like he would remain healthy. But I'm no doctor. But you can tell Jin really likes to cook, and even some of the newer Run BTS episodes or shows that BTS does, you can see Jin cooks and really enjoys it. I often react to BTS's cooking and fun moments like that on Patreon. If you want to fangirl with me, check it out. We do have a limited $1 tier that is currently open. I will link it in the description. Now, Jin during this old log episode mentioned something that he really wouldn't ever dare touch nowadays. He said that he wishes this would be something that he could do with his future wife, like cook with each other. Of course, this would be something that would be controversial for him to say as a public figure. You can only choose one of those things if you plan on going and having a career as a K-pop idol. You can either date or be a K-pop idol, but not both. However, it's quite sad because this is a very simple and easy wish to have a moment where you can imagine yourself cooking for a family or for yourself. And to think something we all find to be so simple and a simple joy in life is something that Jin and the other BTS members may not get to experience if they wish to continue to have a career in K-pop. The members do wish to continue their career, which is why they're working so hard now. They hope to be able to still have something to come back to after they finish their enlistment. Currently, we are waiting for either Taehyung and Jimin's solo album to happen, and it seems to be a bit of a race to see who will drop their album first, and what will it be. Taehyung had a bit of trouble for a little bit trying to figure out what the sound of this album would be, whether that would be jazz, ballads, or maybe pop. Taehyung has been releasing a lot of songs on his social media. He'll post little snippets on his story, and then that's it. Some armies ask about certain songs that he had released, and it turns out Taehyung deletes everything that he had released. As in, if it has been released, then it will not be on the album. So there's been a bit of sadness with this because some of the songs released do sound really good, and we either won't hear the full version or we won't hear a studio version, only a semi-bad quality phone recording version. And of course, no performances on it. Taehyung released a black video with him singing a ballad in early 2022. This song was a romantic song where he sings about if he sees someone he likes smiles, he smiles, and if he sees someone he likes cry, then he cries. And this song was just put out, and it has since then been forgotten a bit. ARMYs basically figured this song would not be on the album, and eventually everyone moved on. Well, something did happen recently that was quite interesting. Taehyung worked on his cover for It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, and the producer that worked on it, his name is Haesung. Haesung actually reposted a snippet of that old ballad song that Taehyung sang in his story with the words soon on there. Pretty self-explanatory what that means. It means soon. But how soon? And this is confusing as most people thought this song was gone or deleted. This was also a bit confusing because apparently Haesung deleted the Instagram story very soon. So the teaser and everything was nowhere to be found. I don't know if it was deleted because it was deleted or if the 24 hours just passed. But this post is gone, and this made people wonder if it was gone because Taehyung didn't want it to be leaked and it was supposed to be a surprise, or if it's deleted because it's not coming soon. It sounds so good. we want it to be on the album. And so to hear this super romantic and emotional side of Taehyung is so beautiful. And I don't think I've seen too much of this actually. So I hope the deleting of the story actually means that it was supposed to be a surprise. And now Taehyung asked Haesung to delete the surprise. But we shall see what happens from here on out. Taehyung has also been in the news recently over a moment that a representative from CELINE had quote-unquote leaked. To give a bit of a backstory here, Taehyung, Lisa, and Bogum were actually invited to attend the Paris CELINE fashion show. It was believed CELINE sent over a jet and picked everyone up, and they all traveled together. Conversations of what Taehyung and Lisa talked about on the plane started to come out. It was the biggest elephant in the room, and I could imagine it was super awkward for both of them, given there's so much conversation online over Taehyung and Lisa, and they had never ever had the opportunity to really talk to each other since then. So then a Taehyung and Lisa ship account, who mainly posts the moments of Taehyung and Lisa together in a dating way, and it's supposed to be cute and fun, they posted a photo of both stories from Lisa and Taehyung revealing the CELINE white flowers. These are flowers that were likely sent to both of them in their hotel room to thank them for coming. However, they were put side by side to show that the two were dating because they got the same flowers. I don't know exactly what it was, but this post was reposted to a CELINE worker's IG. This made people think she verified the relationship. And after the ship account posted a photo of the interaction between this CELINE worker and this ship account, the CELINE worker account actually responded to the photo with hearts. This made people think that this CELINE worker had inside information and has actually seen Taehyung and Lisa together before in a romantic way. After all, the news may not know, but the people watching the fashion show or at the fashion show might know best. Or perhaps the worker was also someone who thought that the two make a cute couple. There's a few theories here. In French culture, dating is not a big deal, and if she, the worker, thought that the two looked cute together, she could have easily been like, oh, these two should date, and it looks like other people agree. And then another theory, which is the most likely one, is that the worker didn't assume that a photo about flowers would imply dating. After all, they both received flowers. Bogum probably also did too, so it wouldn't imply dating. It wouldn't mean anything. The worker would have found it to be a cute post, either because she has sent those flowers herself, or just thought it was cute that there's a post showing both people with the flowers. Not everyone, and a surprising high amount of people, don't interact with accounts after they have checked out everything. They see a post that maybe they're mentioned in, they leave a message, and then they go about their day. They don't make sure that the account is quote-unquote safe before interacting. So take this moment with a grain of salt. I don't think it implies anything. Let me know what you think. Make sure you check out my Patreon for more videos, link down below. Thanks for this lovely comment right here. Love you, bye.